and welcome to part two of our overview of Plann That. My name is Jacinda of 923 Fabrics and Crafts. Today, we're going to walk through the Create page and talk through how I schedule a week's worth of social posts for my business. We will cover the layout of the Create page. We'll talk a little bit about strategy and how to build that, and then plug it into our page and build some content. As we learned in the first course, Plan That is a social media content calendar that allows you to create and schedule social posts for various platforms over the course of a week or a month, however long you want to plan ahead. Today, we're going to look at the Create tab, which is where most of the magic happens. So just taking a look here and just kind of giving you a quick overview of what you have laid out. It does give you it does give you the calendar here so you can see how far ahead you can go, what days of the week are coming up along. It doesn't give you detail in terms of holidays or anything like that, but at least if you know what the dates are, that may be helpful for you. We're looking at my Instagram right now, and you'll notice on the right-hand side of the screen, you have this nice layout of your Instagram feed. So essentially, if you went to your Instagram today, or I went to my Instagram today and looked at my homepage, these are the posts that would be visible as of right now, with the exception of this one. So today is December 24th. So this post, which is scheduled for December 25th, will not be visible in my Instagram, but you can see clearly here that it is scheduled to fire tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. So everything else that has this little Instagram icon next to it has already posted to my Instagram feed. What's nice about this view is that if you are going for a specific theme or you want to see just what kind of consistency you've had in terms of the layout, you can go down here and see what has posted, what has not, what colors palette you've been working with over a period of time. If you want to change it, whatever you want to see from your feed, you can kind of look back and see how everything kind of came together, how many videos you've done, how many posts, static posts you've done, all of that good stuff. So I like to be able to look at this view here so I can see really where everything is falling. If I want to keep certain color palettes in line as each post continues to move on, I can do that. For example, if I want my next post on top of this in my feed to be green, then I know that every third post has to have that green background and it will constantly move along. And I will try to give you an example of that. In some people's feeds, here's a good example. If every other one is Maker Monday, then I had to make sure that I had other posts in between. So I had to have 5 other posts in between this one and this one in order to have that consistency, if that's what you're into. That's not necessarily what I'm into. What I prefer from my feed is to have the colors of my brand consistent throughout all of my posts. That's more important to me. But I think that's more of a Canva conversation and less of a Plan That conversation. Let's continue to do the overview of this screen, and then we'll go ahead and walk through how I schedule some posts. Let's take a look at the layout of the Create page. Starting with this section here, this is where you will add your media, images, video, carousel, whatever it is that you want to add as your image for your content. To the right, you have a box which will allow you to create your caption, add your hashtags, all of that good stuff. Here is where you can even select a strategy to go along with your post. We've talked about adding your own strategies in the strategy tab during lesson 1. Below the caption box, you have some icons. The social starters will give you caption ideas. You can add your first comment, which may be important in increasing the algorithm activity for your post. You can go ahead and comment, be the first to comment there. You can add or tag other users from Instagram. You can tag your location. You can add emojis. If you have a store, you can tag your products so people can easily go ahead and shop your products. And then we also have the hashtags. Any hashtags that you have saved, plus the suggested hashtags, will be available through this icon. Going down below, you have options for scheduling your post. You can save it as a draft if you're not ready to post. You can post immediately using the send post notification now. You can schedule a custom time, your best time to post, or when your audience is most online. In this version of Plann, I have my Instagram and my Facebook. When I post to Instagram, it does give me the option to go ahead and copy it to Facebook as well, because those two media companies are essentially the same company. It does not, however, give me the ability to post to other platforms such as LinkedIn or Pinterest or to TikTok all at the same time. These are the only two that allow you to post simultaneously. Let's get started with planning out our social posts for the last week of December. I always start with my strategy. So let's go over to the strategy tab and let's set up a strategy for what we want to post for the last week of the month. So again, we have December 25th, which is tomorrow, which will be Christmas, and we have our Christmas post. So at least one of the things that we want to post for next week will be about the holiday, which is New Year's. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to my grid. When I click that, it adds it to this kind of grid space here. But the holiday isn't until next Sunday. So we need to think about, this is Sunday, December 25th. We need to think about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before we get to this holiday. So for Mondays, I generally do a Maker Monday. For Tuesdays, I do Tip Tuesday. We'll plug that in and we'll think about that. We'll think about whether or not we want to do that. Wednesday, we can do something like inspiration. Thursday, I like to do product unboxing on Thursdays. And Friday, let's do weekend prep, kind of getting ready for the weekend. And for Saturday, let's do in the store. So you'll notice that the holiday kind of popped all the way down there. What you need to be careful of when you're using your strategy is looking at your grid, because wherever you place these, that's how it's going to populate over here. Meaning if I go ahead and click add all to grid, it will move this holiday right behind here. And that's not where we want it to be. We want it to be up here. So you can click and drag and move it up top. Now, I'm going to look at the strategy and see, is this really what I want to post? And usually I have a general idea of what I want to post in a week. I have a basic idea, but I think I want to change this unboxing day to upcoming events. So I'm going to go ahead and add in upcoming events. I'm going to remove unboxing. It'll ask you to confirm. And then I'm going to slide that down. I think I like that a little bit better. I have Maker Monday, Tip Tuesday, my upcoming events. We'll do a little bit of inspiration. Oh, wait, let's switch that. We'll do inspiration first, upcoming events, weekend prep, in the store, and holiday. When you're all satisfied with what you're going to do, you can click Add All to Grid. And this is really kind of cool. You add your strategy to your grid. It's going to think about it a little bit. And now you'll notice it puts these placeholders in here that are in order of when you're going to post. So let's start with, I know I already have a post ready for holidays. I'm going to go ahead and click on holiday, and you'll notice that it's going to take me back to the create page. I'm going to walk all the way through creating this particular post. So I'm on holiday. You know that you're working on the holiday because the strategy is set that way. It has that placeholder here. And so what I'll do now is I need some content. Click on the plus sign in your add media section, and you'll notice that you have a number of places where you can pull your media from. You have collections, which is going to be the media that is saved within Plann. You can pull from Dropbox, Google Photos, Google Drive. They do have some free content in here, but my absolute favorite is pulling from Canva. You can also select your files from your desktop, laptop, or even from your phone if you're operating or using Plann from your phone. I'm going to go ahead and use Canva because that's where I like to build all of my different posts. It'll connect directly to your Canva. The first time you'll have to sign in and all of that stuff, but once you sign in, then it will have you connected. We'll give it a moment. And you can either create and build your own posts from scratch or scroll down to your projects, see all, and scroll through your existing projects to find the one that you've already created. In this case, I've already created my 2023 post. Once I select it, I'm going to click publish and it will populate it right into my Plann That. Uploads your media, and there we are. The only thing that's missing now is crafting the perfect caption. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the captions that they have in here, these social starters, and let's take a look at, let's see, do they have anything for not behind the scenes, but community? Let's see if they have anything. You can take a look at That's a Wrap or Happy New Year, all of that good stuff. I think I'm just going to type my own. So let's do this. Happy New Year from 923 Fabrics and Crafts. And let's add some hashtags. So here we're going to go ahead and add some hashtags. You can click on the add hashtag icon. And let's see, we have happy holidays. And if you want to take a look at what those say, you can take a look through. Is it anything that you want to use? If it's not, then it's not. I always use for myself the creative business hashtag set. So if I choose a set that I want to use, I just select it, I just click on it, and it throws it right into my caption. If I don't want it in my caption, I can even put it in the first comment section. Sometimes I do it one way or the other. And I don't know if I have a Happy New Year hashtag, so now I'm just going to go ahead and add my own hashtags. Hashtag Happy New Year, hashtag 2023, hashtag New Year's Day, hashtag New Year's Day 2023. Okay, so now I have all my hashtags. I have my Happy New Year. I may come back and update this content, but for right now, let's go ahead and think about scheduling this post. So to schedule the post, you'll go down to this section and you'll make a decision about, do you want to send it now? Well, obviously I don't want to send it now because today is December 24th. I can come up with my own custom time, or I can look at my best times to post. So let's look at my best time to post, and it'll give you a couple of options that are already selected for you. Now we're talking about January 1st, and I don't see that as an option here. So I wouldn't select your best times to post. Let's take a look at when your audience is most online. Let's see. This only gives me the current week. So you'll notice that these two only give you within the current week, but it does give you some really good times to work from. So you can see anywhere between 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., depending upon the day. And then best times to post give you pretty much the middle of the day. But it doesn't give me a date that I like. So I'm going to go to custom time and I'm going to schedule this for January 1st. Come on, January 2023. And I'm going to schedule it for 12:01 a.m. Okay. So now this post will be scheduled for January 1st, 2023 at 12:01 a.m. It's going to go to Instagram, and I'd like to copy it to 923 Fabrics on Facebook. Schedule the post, and it's going to go ahead and populate that into your grid. It's also copying this same post to my Facebook grid. So let's take a look at my Facebook grid where you can see that this is now scheduled on January 1st at 12:01 a.m. Let's go up top. We switch to Facebook. And here it is, right there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Instagram. And I'm going to show you how you can reuse some of the posts that you have, or really some of the copy that you already have from previous ones. So let's jump over to Maker Monday. Maker Monday is one of the posts that I do all the time. I just do it every week, just a way to reach out to other makers and something consistent that will generate opportunities for your audience to engage you. So I'm going to go ahead and click the media. Now I know that I have this particular graphic available in Canva, but I also, because I've posted before, I'm going to go through my collections and I'm just going to pull the graphic from my media collections, meaning it's right here in Plann, and I'm going to go ahead and use it again. So let's scroll down and you'll notice that that new one is here too, right? Because we've posted through there. So let's go through, and I don't want the video. I want the one that does not have a video, just that. And we're going to go ahead and add it in there. And this is a trick that I use all the time. Sometimes I can't remember what I typed. So I'm going to go down to one of my previous Maker Mondays that I know I had some good content or good caption. And we're going to pull the copy from that one. Let's see what this one says. Yeah, this is great. Happy Maker Monday. Let's come together. Let's just copy all of that. Okay. And I'm using Control C on my keyboard to do that, but I went ahead and copied all of that. And it says, Happy Maker Monday. Let's come together to increase our social media influence by following each other. If you're a maker, you want a little boost or engagement, go ahead and tag your name and links below. And then also I have a little call out for some vendors. We are accepting vendors in our store location, and it gives the link and all of that good stuff and a little bit about that. Now all I need to do is add some hashtags. Now in this time, I'm going to go ahead and add first comment, which opens up this down here, and I'm going to put my hashtags down here. I'm going to use creative business, and I'm going to use my DIY set of hashtags. And it gives me 29 hashtags, and I'm going to do the last one as Maker Monday, like that. So now I have 30 hashtags. That's the max in Instagram. And let's go ahead and schedule this one. So remember, we are now looking at Monday the 26th, and let's look at our best times to post. Monday the 26th is here, and they're saying Monday the 26th at 12 p.m. That actually sounds pretty good. Let's take a look at when my audience is most online. So I'm going to look on Monday the 26th at 9 a.m. So I have a choice. I can schedule it at 12 p.m. or I can schedule it at 9 a.m. I think that my best times to post is probably more on target, that people are going to more likely be looking at their phone at about 12 o'clock as opposed to 9 o'clock. Although you could argue that, because it's a slow day, it's a non-business day, that people might be home Let's go with 9 o'clock. Yeah, let's go with 9 o'clock. So we're going to go ahead and schedule it for 9 o'clock, set it this way, set it that way, and boom, schedule my posts. So I've already done 2 posts for a 7-day post week in under 10 minutes. So now all I have to do is just go back and find or create posts for these last 5 days, and I'm all set for the week. And that's how I plan my content. That concludes the walkthrough of the Create page of Plann That. As you can see, utilizing Plann That really makes it very simple to plan a series of posts ahead of time. It has really changed the way that I handle my social media for my business, and I really enjoy using the tool. One of the things that takes me the longest, honestly, is creating the content through Canva, which we'll cover in a different video. Thank you for joining me. I know you guys are small business owners and you are the everything. I look forward to sharing more information again with you real soon. Take care now.